welcome back to Nintagious. It took me a little while longer to get back to this than I had planned. It's been a couple of weeks since I shot the episode of the first 30 with the demo version of this. Although this is probably going to start airing shortly after that. I film a lot of stuff in advance. But anyway, I kind of wanted to immediately jump into it, and then I just didn't, because I just kind of didn't have the time. I had other stuff happening. But I had an open night tonight.
September 2nd, 2453.
I can probably just keep talking, right?
Almost a full year of simulations with no tangible.
Nah, we'll let it play out.
Small tweaks to the process, but without deeper understanding of the underlying system. I wish we could contact the professor, but communications are still disrupted.
This wasn't that
She
long.
would know
It's
what
fine.
to do. She is responsible for this whole situation after all. At least my quarantine thread seems to be holding up. It seems like preparations for the next sample loop are complete. Our next case is a scout, Hana, who's been showing signs of minimal control over the program. I'm, well, not getting my hopes up anymore. But anyway, commencing sample loop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excuse me. So I played the demo on the first 30. Really liked it. And I went and bought it that very moment. I think the game's only like $5 or something. So I was like, you know what? I'm in. Let's do it. So I picked it up. Again, I kind of wanted to play more of it right away, but I just kind of didn't have time for it. So I decided to wait for when I'd have a nice gap of time to play. I don't know if... Excuse me. I'm suddenly remembering that I was kind of hesitating to stream tonight, or to record tonight, and this is why. It's because I'm a little phlegmy. Grab a drink here in a second, and hopefully everything will be just fine. I don't know if I don't know if this would have carried over my progress from the demo or not. I just went ahead and wiped it anyway, because OCD is a powerful thing. So, if you didn't watch the episode of the first 30, shame on you, because I have a lot of fun with that series. But also, it doesn't matter in this particular instance, because we're starting from the beginning anyway. So, we're starting nice and fresh. Nothing to worry about in that regard. I'll probably just kind of race on through this first 2 stages. I think the demo, did it have 2 or 3? I don't remember. I think it might have had 3, but I think we ran out of time. Well, it might have had more than 3. I think we ran out of time before I could get very far on the 3rd stage, though. I think was kind of the thing that happened. I might be remembering incorrectly, though. I don't know. Is this the way I want to go? Yeah, this looks about right. Keith? I think, it's multiple playable characters, too, so we might also do that. I don't know. We'll see. This game just feels so smooth. Kick that really quick. Still don't know if breaking the crystals does anything. It's satisfying, though. Okay, we need 7 more cranes. Never mind, we got them all. Needless to say, I wasn't too concerned about starting over fresh, because I was pretty sure I'd get through these first 2 stages pretty easily. Now we're just gonna go ahead and grab this, even though I don't know what it does. Boom. Boom. Oh, do you not get rated for time, too? It's just if you get all the cranes and if you don't die. I mean, hey. I'll take it. I still don't fully know what that key does. It's kind of funny because it's like, I think if you were a pretty, like, and this is gonna sound just like I'm patting myself on the back here, and I guess I kind of am, but if you're, like, kind of new to gaming, which, you know, is fine, there's nothing wrong with that, you might not pick up, you might not observe the fact that there was something back there to pick up anyway, but if you've been playing games for, you know, 20, 30 years, you're probably going to pick up on that pretty easily, and so you might not actually know what that thing does, because you're not going to... I don't know what the difference is compared to where I was before, you know what I mean? I have nothing to compare it to. Did that bring me to, like, a new stage or something? Like, I don't know. Hopefully we'll figure that out sooner or later. That's the way I want to go. Hold on. On that note, I don't know what picking up all the cartridges does either, if I'm being honest. Or the cranes. Does any of this do anything? Or is it just for the sake of saying, I got them all? I mean, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. How much of a Banjo-Kazooie is it, I guess is what I'm getting at. Am I going to run into a crane door eventually, and they're going to be like, did you get enough cranes? I feel like... Because it has been like 2 weeks already, I feel like there's... I feel like the layout for where the cranes are is slightly different than it was in the demo version, but I'm probably just crazy. Maybe I just wasn't paying very close attention to them to begin with. I guess we didn't have to do this. I don't think you get anything for, like, beating all of the enemies or anything. I don't think there's that level of completion. It seems to just be get all the cranes. But I'm sure that the cartridges do something too. I guess maybe this was just longer ago than I thought, because some of these areas are familiar, and other areas are not familiar. It's a little strange. Like, some of these areas, I'm like, I swear I've never been here before, and then this, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, fuck. Fat lot of good moving slow did me. Yum. And again, I don't know what, like, breaking the crystals do or anything. I don't know if that's important. It's pretty, I guess. Whoa, overshot a little bit, but we're okay. How we looking on cranes? 157. Okay. Well, so much for my S rank. Again, I know I said it in the first 30, but I like how the camera pivots here. To kind of give you, like, a side-scrolling view. I don't know if it's foolproof. I think if you tried to play it like a side-scroller, there's maybe a chance you're still gonna fall right off, but... But that's okay. I just like that the camera doesn't work against you. It's a thing that happens in a lot of games of this generation and of, like, not games of the generation that this game is harkening back to, and games of this current generation that we're in that still make mistakes like that, where the camera just is actively working against you. And that's never a good feeling. Being like, oh, I can do this, except the camera is, like, trying to sabotage me. I mean, I'll take it. I'm content with that. Okay. I guess we should maybe actually pay... Is this one I got on? I don't know. I guess, do we need both of those to get the log, maybe? Maybe those are going to be harder to get in later stages. It is, in fact, 3:56 a.m. Thanks for outing me, video game. Hey mom, hey dad. Ahem. Dun dun dun! Guess what? I did it. I finally made it to into the recon unit. The days of endless drills are finally over. Well, kinda, I guess. Anyway, I really want to celebrate this with you guys, but it still might take a few weeks until I'm allowed to go home for a while. But that just gives you enough time to prepare yourselves for the biggest cake ever. I'll also bring along someone I met during training. We finished our training at the same time, actually. Though it seems like she wants to get into special ops later down the line. She's pretty rad. Also, she has the sweetest accent. European, I think, maybe? I never really asked. And I guess that's it. I can't wait to see everyone again. Oh, and Dad, don't worry. I'll be fine. Mom, please tell Dad that I'll be fine. Say hi to Octothorpe. ×8 for me. Okay, so is this, like, our character? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I think we came here? No, we did this stage too. Was there that many stages in the demo? I guess there was. I don't know how many stages there are total or anything. I'm under the impression that this is pretty short, which is a big reason why I'm not streaming it and why I decided to do video. And I mean, I enjoy doing video content. I'm thinking about cutting back on video content here soon. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, I record things pretty far in advance, and I think with this playthrough and when I finish Archvale, as of this point, I have not finished that playthrough yet either. Between these two, I may have content set to publish for the rest of the year. It's actually December 1st now. And once I get that done, when I get the combination of these playthroughs are done, and I have content going through the end of the year, I'm probably going to dial it back a little bit and try to do some other stuff. I've been feeling very arty lately, and I kind of just want to pursue that for a little while. I'm sure eventually I'll be back to doing recorded content too, though. Yeah, that looks like a cartridge over there. Sometimes I feel silly recording things as far in advance as I do. But, at the same time, I like the workflow of, like, do a bunch in, like, a couple of sittings, and then after that, you can kind of dial it back. Then you can just not have to worry about recording or editing for, like, a couple of weeks or more. But you still have a flow of content going. Which is something I always... I feel like there's... Does it want me to drop down through here? I can't really move the camera to actually look down there, but anyway. That's something I always think is important, is, like, the consistency of content with both YouTube and with, like, posting art on, like, any sort of social media. I used to be very... Oh, I'll just upload stuff whenever I finish it. But it was always very bursty. Ah, hell. I missed something back there. You don't understand? Yeah, it was always very bursty then. There'd be a week where there'd be a ton of updates, and then the next week would be, like, just nothing. Oh, is there nothing here anyway? That is unfortunate. I thought that might, like, launch me somewhere or something. Yeah, I don't think I actually missed anything. Whoopsie. Now I died for no reason. Anyway, I might be wrong. Maybe people have found in more recent years that, like, that's like, kind of going back to the Tumblr days, honestly, so... That could be completely wrong. Maybe people have found recently that it's a better idea to just make it, like, upload as you make stuff. Rip. Okay, so now we're over here. So we did that. We're going this way now. I hope this is a fairly lengthy game. I don't think it's gonna be, unfortunately. I wonder if it's a game that's still being updated or anything. It is very nice. I think they did a good job. I think with a game like this, it's very important that it just feels very snappy and responsive, and this does. Aw, fuck. Which puts them in a really good position, because if they... It would be very easy to build off of this. Not easy, but you know what I mean. They have a great foundation here. Okay, that was a little scary. Occasionally I panic and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna overshoot that platform, and like, most of the time I'm like, oh no, I actually went exactly where I thought I was going to go. Like, the controls are, like I said, very responsive. And that's very, very important with... especially if you're, like, making a franchise, you know? Alright, so got all the cranes. I did die twice, because I'm bad. I could definitely see this being fun to speedrun. Just because of the fact that it feels so responsive. Okay, I don't think this one was in the demo. I think Act 1 of the next stage was in the demo, and that's the one that we didn't finish. I might be wrong, though. Is that the previous stage out there? Or are we gonna find our way over there eventually? That'd be kind of neat if you could see the previous stage over there. Ah, fuck. Hit that way too early. Yum, 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 yum. This... Oh, no. What have I done? Oh, well, I'm fine. That looks like a side path, maybe? Or is continuing up the spiral is maybe the way to go further. Like, I feel like a lot of games would have a platforming challenge like this, and it would be borderline impossible just because the controls wouldn't be good enough. But I felt very in control that entire time. Whee! Good. Is there nothing here? The hell? Alright, interesting. So I was gonna say that we'd try to get caught up to what we did in the demo in this episode, and then probably cut it. But we're already in, like, a new stage, so... I guess it's a nice bit of balance. Maybe it would have been boring if the first episode was literally just like, this is the same stuff from the demo. Nice. Nice, pleasant soundtrack, too. Alright, let's see. I think the kid in me, well, even the adult in me, that enjoys like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff. Especially thinks this would be fun to speedrun from the perspective of routing and collecting everything. Oh, ooh. That was further away than I thought it was. This kind of has like a... It's got a Sonic vibe, and it's got like a banjo vibe, right? Oh. Oh. That's only the end? Jeez. Stages get pretty big, too. But they're not, like, confusing. Which is very good. What was that? Oh, I think this was the part at the beginning that I looked off in the distance and saw. Beauty. Take me home. Need one more crane, and it is right there. The stages always seem to be, like, falling apart near the end. Page. Nice. I thought I did die once, actually. Oh, that's right, I didn't actually fall. Beautiful. What if you get anything for, like, getting all the S ranks or anything? Opinion, we're all screwed. 200 years. It has been 200 years since we were all cursed by the moonfall. For 200 years, our dear global government sat on their collective butts doing nothing, as always. Well, guess what, dear world leaders? Our time has almost run out. Starting today, we have exactly 1 year, as in 365 days, to still somehow fix everything, and to not lose what's left of humanity. Instead of pouring all of our collective resources into the hacks at Neoflux, maybe you should have worked on actual solutions? Whatever, I'm done. I'm done with words, I'm done with everything. Try to enjoy the next year as much as you can, everyone. It'll be your last. And this is to our leaders. Screw you. Damn. Someone mad? See, I already have reasons to go back and try and do them without dying. Onward. Actually, since I expect this is going to be a little bit of a shorter game, I'm going to aim for 30-minute episodes instead of 45. We did like 4 stages to completion in that amount of time, so I think that's a nice chunk of content. So we're going to cut it there, but we will be back soon to continue through stage 3 here. So thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help out a lot. And keep an eye out for future episodes. I don't know how many episodes there's gonna be. I'm gonna guess maybe like 4 to 5. I think there are other characters, so I guess it depends on if I feel the need to play through with them as well. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll try and do some speedrun streams of this at some point too. I feel like that could be a fun time. I think the only thing that's missing right now is I want some boss fights. But anyway, thank you again for watching, take it easy, and I hope to see you again soon.